Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shakil Taufiq Data Tazi. So today I would like to present my topic, use of recycled construction material in sustainable construction, reusing waste sheet pile as a formwork. The construction industry produces a large amount of waste every year. One example is a steel sheet pile, which are normally used as a temporary retaining structure during an excavation work. After their original use, many of these sheet piles are discarded, even though they are still in a good condition. So, to reduce waste and support sustainable construction, these used sheet piles can be reused as a formwork for concrete work instead of purchasing a new formwork material. So, the main purpose of this approach is to improve resources efficiency and reduce construction waste and also lower environmental impact. By reusing existing steel materials, contractors can reduce the demand for a new steel production and contribute to circular economy practice. So, there are several advantages of using waste sheet pile as a formwork. First, they have a high strength and durability. Second, they can withstand the pressure of fresh concrete. And third, they can be reused many times, making them more sustainable than a conventional timber formwork. So, in addition, they help reduce the material cost and construction waste. However, there are some challenges. Used sheet pile must be carefully inspected for corrosion, damage, or deformation before use. Another challenge is that many contractors are still unfamiliar with this method and prefer a traditional formwork system. There is also a lack of standard guidelines for assessing and reusing a sheet piles. So, to overcome these challenges, several solutions can be implemented. This including developing a clear reuse standards, increasing an awareness through training programs, promoting circular economy policies, and also using a BIM technology to track a reusable material and providing a government incentive for sustainability construction practice. One successful example is the Squash Pump Brownfield Remediation project in Germany. In this project, around 2,000 tons of used steel sheet piles were used instead of a new material. This reduced the construction waste, lowered environmental impact, and extend the service life of the steel material. So, for in Malaysia, there a project called Johor Bahru Plaza, which also demonstrate how steel sheet piles can be used as a permanent structural components, reducing the need of a conventional formwork. So, in conclusion, reusing a waste sheet pile as a formwork is an innovative and sustainable construction practice. It helps reduce waste, conserve resources, lower the cost, and support a circular economy principle. With a proper standards and industry support, this approach can contribute to a more sustainable construction industry in the future.